Hey guys, it's Amber. So today we are going to be doing a fitness challenge update. So if you're not interested in fitness or anything, this is probably not the video for you. Also, I want to apologize about how horrible my skin has not been happy. I think I've just been a little bit stressed out, and stress breakouts still get me sometimes. So it is what it is. Anyway, so I want to share with you guys my results from my 21-day challenge. So the workout program that I've been doing is called Lift 4, which is basically a combination of weightlifting and HIIT, which is high intensity interval training. A lot of studies show that more than steady state cardio, that HIIT helps with fat loss more because your heart rate's going up and down, you're doing full body exercises, so you kind of get the benefits of toning and losing weight at the same time. So let's talk about my results. Now, I want to preface this by saying I think I looked great at the beginning of my video. I think that I looked good before I started this. I went into this thinking I want to challenge myself. I enjoy the exercise. A lot of people are like, how does exercise really help you with your anxiety and stuff? And for me, it's because when I'm focusing on working out, it's like I can turn everything else in my brain off. I don't have to think about stuff going on in my life. I don't have to think about whatever it is that I'm worrying about at the time. I can just focus on the workouts. And because they're challenging to me, it's like it takes all my brain power to do that. And it's not challenging as in like, I can't do this, I'm giving up, like this is just too much, or like I'm pushing myself beyond what I'm capable of. It's just I'm pushing myself. I'm not just, doing what feels okay, now I'm kind of tired and giving up. Like I'm pushing myself beyond that, but I'm doing what I am capable of, if that makes sense. But when I do that, my mind just goes into that place where I'm just like so focused. I don't worry so much about other things that are on my mind, and I feel like it sets me up. It sets me up for having a good day, and also makes me feel like I've accomplished something, even if I have days where I don't get much else done because I'm just struggling for whatever reason. Whether I start my workout at 7 a.m. or I start my workout at 3 o'clock, or I start my workout at 10 o'clock at night. Like as long as I get it in at some point during the day, it makes me feel like I've done something for myself and it's helped. And I feel like it's a little bit of me time, which is really helpful to me. And then I still get the benefits of working out as far as feeling good, the after endorphins, and obviously the benefits to my body as well. My goals are a little different. I don't have an exact size goal. Like I don't feel like I want my waist to be this, or I want my weight to be this, or I really don't have physical goals per se as far as what I want to look like. And I know that might sound weird. Like I'm not like, oh, I want to be this weight. I don't really care about that. And I share what I am just as point of reference. But for me, the goals are more pushing myself, and I want to make myself healthier, obviously. But really for me, it's, I want to have more endurance. Like I want to be able to do more actively and just be in better shape. Because I've had periods in my life where I was quite thin, but I was in horrible shape. Like I looked fine, but like you asked me to go on a hike and like after 1 mile, I'm winded. Like that's what I'm talking about. It's not necessarily just the aesthetic I'm looking for, but just the overall like healthiness, endurance of my body, being able to keep up with my kids, being able to go and just have life and enjoy it. So again, that's why my goals are a little bit differently than what most fitness people are. They're maybe like, oh, I'm trying to get the booty gains. I'm trying to get this big of a muscle. And I'm really not. I don't have a weightlifting goal. I don't have anything like that. It's just, I want to keep pushing myself and be the best version of myself that I can be. So with that being said, I will share my progress as far as measurements go. Now, basically, most of my measurements stayed the same over the 21 weeks, except for the main area that I lost was on my stomach region, which is a good area to lose. I didn't really lose a lot off my arms, even though I do feel like my arms are stronger and I have more muscle definition. Like measuring it around it, it was a little more flabby. Now it's a little more toned, but the size is still relatively about the same. I mean, I didn't really lose much around my chest, so that measurement's going to be about the same. My calves are going to be relatively about the same. I lost about 1/4 of an inch in my thighs, which my thighs are probably my most stubborn area because I tend to be like hourglass / pear shaped. So progress is progress there. But on my waist, I measure my waist in 2 places because I'm such long torsoed. Because I have such a long torso, Like if I just measured here, like there's like measurements here, 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 here. Like I feel like there's so many options here that I'm like, I got to break it up a little because it's like I'm so long. Where some people may only have like one measurement. Like they may have their, you know, end of their bust and then their hips are here. So they measure here, if that makes sense. So, but for me, I have so many areas to measure in that it makes it a little more different. So I didn't really change much around here, but on my belly button right here is where I probably lost the most. So it used to be 35.5 inches around, and now I'm 32. And then on, I call it the largest part of my stomach, which is down right here. It's where I put my nice little band. So you guys don't see my little mommy tummy. That was 37 inches and now it is 35. So I feel like I had really good progress and really good results, and I can show you guys my before and after pictures. So although it's like kind of small differences, like you look at that and you can definitely see where the tone of my stomach is starting to become more defined. And for whatever reason, like I lose it off my ribs, and so it, you know, starts looking more toned up there, but it's just that bottom half that I tend to carry weight in. I think that's really common for a lot of moms. A lot of women carry their weight right down there. It's just part of life. But overall, I would say the changes that I have felt is that my clothes fit better, they fit nicer. I've been able to wear some clothing that I wasn't able to wear previously, which is always nice to kind of go shopping in your closet, or shirts that I really liked that were really tight around my middle, I can now wear. I had a really cute top that had, I'll post it up here. It has buttons, and there was a time I couldn't wear it because it buttons right across the front, and then I could wear it, but it was kind of like that where your buttons are like really stretched. And I actually put it on and I was like, there's room in here. Like, that's kind of amazing, you know, there's been room in here a really long time. So it was exciting to be able to see that happen and be able to be like, wow, like this is something that I accomplished. This is all this hard work that I put in, and I'm proud about that. I'm proud. I talk a lot about this on my Instagram, but I feel like my before picture might be someone else's after. And I remember seeing people on my Instagram feed and them showing their before picture, and I'm thinking, a girl, I would love to be your before picture. So I totally get it when people are just like, you're showing a before picture, you look totally fine. And it's not even that my before picture is bad. It's just showing the change in my body. And I feel like everyone's goals can be completely different. Now, for someone who wants to compete in a bikini contest as a sport, you know, looking at my body right would definitely be a before picture, because you have to have such a low body fat percentage to be a bikini competition competitor. I have no desire to do that. I have no desire to just have like, you know, 10% or less body fat. It's just not something that's for me. So I don't really care if I have excess body fat, because that's not my goal. My goal isn't necessarily to have rock hard visible abs. So if my stomach's still a little soft, that's okay. You just have to think, what's worth it for me? And also, like, what level am I willing to push myself to achieve those results? And I feel like that's going to be different for everyone. And I'm not going to criticize somebody who wants to work out a ton and have a super, super strict diet. Just like I'm not going to criticize someone who's not ready to make a change. It's sometimes frustrating for me because I want to reach out to people and I want to help them, and I want to be like, oh my gosh, I feel so amazing. Like, look at my results. Look what I'm doing. I want you to join me and do this. And I've been able to like help inspire people and help people. But there are sometimes people just aren't ready to change and they just don't want to. And that's okay. Like, not everybody has to love fitness and health, but I'm excited about the possibility in inspiring others. I would love people to join me on my next challenge. It is prepping through this week, so there's still time to jump in if you want to work directly with me. Not saying that I'm an expert, but just like working with somebody who knows how it feels, who is there for you, basically supporting you, is relatable, has a normal life. You know, if you want to do a kind of challenge like this with someone, I would love for you to join me. I will put my information down below, and if you guys have any questions about the program I'm doing, the eating program I'm doing, just feel free to reach out to me. I'm not a weird person. I'm not going to like spam you or message you 50 times a day. I'm just, you know, keeping it real. But it's exciting for me to share what I'm doing because it's working, and I love how it makes me feel. Like I said, people have been noticing that I'm, you know, changing. Like as I started to get more active and to be working on myself, people have been noticing those changes, which has been exciting. Like you guys have noticed those changes. I've had so many comments that say like, Amber, you look amazing, you look different. Like that is super inspiring to me to keep going, knowing that other people are noticing it. I'm just going to keep going on this journey, and I'm just going to keep showing you guys my progress, and maybe there's some months where I stay the same because I'm just maintaining what I have, and that's okay. Like I said, I don't have to have this like amazing physique, and if I keep doing this program, this Lift 4 program is 8 weeks. If by the end of it I have abs, that's great, but I'm saying like I don't have these expectations on what I have to accomplish. I just want to be able to be healthier and eat healthier. I've also changed up my diet quite a bit and incorporating better eating habits, and I think that has also helped a lot as well. And I've been following a nutrition plan, and it's not counting calories or macros. It's more like learning about what my body needs and what time I should be eating certain foods, and keeping track of what I eat and why, and then seeing the results from those days. It's kind of like a simplified way to track, but you just write down what you eat, but you're not necessarily like counting every gram and calorie, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna take you over to the mirror, and I'll just show you what I look like. It is what it is, like I said. I appreciate those of you who have come along on my journey, who have followed me, who have left me messages saying that I've inspired you or helped you lose some weight, or I've helped you, you know, choose a healthier choice or whatever it is. Like that means so much to me because that's really what I want to do. I love helping other people. That's why I've been making videos on this channel for a million years. It's because I generally like helping people, and now I feel like I have another way to do that, and it's pretty awesome. Here's what my stomach looks like now. It's nice to be able to start to see some definition in my stomach and kind of see that definition here on the side. You know, but I still have fat on my body. You know, it's not like I'm just, I'm still normal and soft. I mean, that's just kind of how life is. But I feel like this is a huge significant change, and I really noticed the difference like right through here and like right through here. I feel like I've really lost. And I also feel like I really started to gain muscle strength. There'll be times I'm like working out and I like catch the light on my muscle, and I'm like, oh, wow, I actually have like muscle there. Like that is pretty amazing. And I'm hoping to work a little bit more on my triceps as well. I know I still have a lot of fat on the back of my arms, which, you know, honestly has always been a little bit of insecurity for me, because when I'm like filming videos and I reach my arm across and I edit it, I know it sounds so dumb because nobody else ever notices it, but I look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, my arms look so huge. And that's just how it is. I know you guys all have things that you worry about that honestly nobody would ever notice. It's just like how I mentioned my hip dips. I like wearing shorts like these because it kind of hides them. And that's another thing. If there's a part of your body that bothers you, then wear something that's flattering to it, and then you don't have to worry about it. When I wear like a thin material legging and it just sucks in right here, then it looks a lot more noticeable. But when I wear just like running shorts or things like this, like you would never even be able to tell, you know? So pick something to wear that makes you feel good when you work out so that you are motivated to do so, and you're going to feel positive, inspired, and you're going to want to, I know, isn't my thumb so weird? I got that from my dad. You're going to feel positive, inspired, and you're going to want to keep working out, which is the point. You don't want to get discouraged. Yeah. All right, so that is everything I have to share with you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this update. Again, if you want any more information about the program that I'm doing on how you can join me in my next challenge, if you would like me to contact you, just leave your email down below. Follow me on Instagram, amberlynn_fit. Send me a DM, send me an email. My email is girlbehindthechair09@gmail.com. So the challenges that I do are paid, like they're not just free challenges. I do sometimes do like free challenges as well, but there is a lot of free advice that I do on my channel as well. Like I share what I'm eating and little things like that. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I'd love to have you join me. If not, no worries. I'll be back soon with another beauty video. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.